Welcome back to Wildlife Chronicles, where we explore the wild's most fascinating creatures and the untamed places they call home. And if you're new here, we're glad you found us. This is where nature's stories come to life, one animal at a time. In our last episode, we followed the pronghorn antelope, the speedster of the Great Plains. But today we head north into the misty forests and cold lakes. In the quiet corners of the northern wilderness, where the air is crisp and the mornings come wrapped in fog, a giant moves through the stillness. Slow, deliberate, and powerful. This is the moose. North America's largest land mammal and one of nature's most enduring icons of the wild. They are mysterious, rarely seen up close, yet instantly recognizable. With towering antlers, long legs, and a calm, almost ancient presence. To see one in person is to witness the untamed North itself come to life. The moose stands apart from every other member of the deer family. An adult bull can weigh over 1,500 pounds and stand more than 6 feet tall at the shoulder, taller than most people, even before you count the antlers. Those antlers, broad and palm-shaped, can spread over 6 feet wide and are grown and shed every single year. Each new rack tells a story of age, health, and dominance. During the fall rut, those massive antlers become tools of battle as bulls clash in the forests for the right to mate. But when winter comes, they're dropped to the snow, only to regrow stronger in spring. Their long legs and strong hooves make them built for the wetlands and forests they call home. A moose can step easily over fallen logs, wade through deep marshes, and move quietly through terrain that would stop most animals in their tracks. While most people think of the moose as a symbol of Canada or Alaska, these giants have a far wider range and several distinct subspecies. Let's start in North America, where 4 main types roam the wild. The Alaska or Yukon moose, the largest of all, dominates the northern forests of Alaska and western Canada. It's here that you'll find the biggest bulls on Earth, with antlers so wide they can stretch the length of a dining table. Further south in the Rocky Mountains lives the Shiras moose. Smaller in size, but perfectly adapted to rugged terrain and higher elevations. You might spot one moving silently through the pines of Wyoming, Montana, or Idaho, often alone, always watchful. In the eastern United States and Canada, the eastern moose makes its home in the thick forests of Maine, Quebec, and Ontario. It's the moose most often associated with foggy lakes, autumn forests, and the golden light of sunrise on still water. And then there's the western moose, found through the Great Lakes region and parts of central Canada, occupying a mix of open forest and wetland. Across the ocean, the moose's range continues deep into Europe and Asia, where it's known by another name, the elk. In the Scandinavian countries of Norway, Sweden, and Finland, moose are common sights along forest roads and lakesides. And in Siberia, they wander the vast taiga, surviving some of the coldest winters on Earth. Each subspecies is slightly different in size, color, and antler shape, but all share the same quiet resilience that defines the moose. Despite their size, moose are generally solitary animals. They prefer to roam alone, moving between wetlands, rivers, and forests in search of food. They feed on aquatic plants, shrubs, and the tender shoots of trees like willow and birch. In summer, they spend much of their time near water, feeding on vegetation beneath the surface. Their long snouts and specially designed nostrils allow them to submerge completely while eating, even underwater. While they seem calm and slow-moving, moose can be surprisingly quick. When threatened, a bull moose can charge at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, and their kick is powerful enough to injure or even kill predators like wolves. During the rut or mating season, their calm nature changes dramatically. Bulls become aggressive, often fighting other males or defending cows. The deep, guttural calls of a bull in rut can echo for miles through the northern forest, a sound both eerie and primal. Everything about a moose is built for survival in cold, harsh environments. Their thick, hollow hair traps heat, keeping them warm through brutal winters. Their skin contains special glands that repel water and ice, and their long legs allow them to move easily through deep snow or wade into freezing rivers without hesitation. Even their dark coat helps them absorb warmth from the sun on cold days. When summer brings swarms of biting insects, moose take to the water, submerging themselves to escape and cool off. They're natural swimmers, powerful, graceful, and capable of crossing entire lakes or wide rivers. Some moose have even been known to dive more than 15 feet underwater to reach aquatic plants on the bottom. Moose are more than just massive browsers of the northern forest. They're ecosystem engineers. By feeding on shrubs and young trees, they shape the landscape, helping maintain open forest and wetland habitats for other species. Their tracks and feeding habits create paths used by countless smaller animals. They're also a crucial part of the food chain. Predators like wolves and bears rely on moose, especially calves, as a primary food source. And even after death, moose carcasses provide vital nutrients to scavengers and the forest itself. For many indigenous cultures, the moose has long been a symbol of sustenance and respect. It provides food, tools, and clothing, and represents endurance, balance, and harmony with nature. In modern times, the moose has become an emblem of the northern wilderness, a creature that embodies the rugged, untamed beauty of the places it roams. It's featured on coins, road signs, and countless works of art across Canada, Alaska, and Scandinavia. Yet despite its strength, the moose faces challenges, from habitat loss to warmer winters that bring more parasites and disease. Populations in some regions have declined, reminding us how delicate even the wildest ecosystems can be. The moose stands as a living reminder of the North's untamed spirit, a survivor shaped by ice, silence, and solitude. If you enjoy exploring the wild through stories like this, be sure to like and subscribe to Wildlife Chronicles and join us for our next adventure, the Bighorn Sheep.